Heavenly Father God, we thank you, Lord God, for combining Cava, the culture, and finding the signal today. Lord God, we pray for those who couldn't make it. May you be with them, provide healing and comfort, Lord God. May we have a wonderful time and may we reach places that we haven't reached before. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
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 Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy MDK, Mr. I Woke Up Like This. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the incredible, the amazing, the awesomeness of Cava the culture. In the corner wearing blue, she goes by the name Phophi.
Yes.
Like that.
In the corner over there wearing black and white, the freaky, what is it?
Friknyana.
Friknyana. When
It just should be nyana, not the freak part.
Yeah.
It's like when you went to university to do a degree to be a freak and then you didn't finish. So
you're like a friknyana.
Yeah, like a friknyana, small one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a friknyana there called Khanda cool. Unfortunately, Lou couldn't join us today.
Yeah, he's unwell, so sending him some healing energy.
Yes. Oh,
Lou
man.
with the salsa and the stew.
Lou sending you some healing over there, man. So we're missing the L in the Cava the culture.
Yes.
Yes.
And on the corner over there, I've got my co-pilot. She goes by the name Miss Anonymous.
Hello, Sanmanani, Mulani.
Hola, hola, hola,
Hi, Miss
hola.
Anonymous, and I just want to let the listeners know
Yeah.
she doesn't even have a face either. Like, she's wearing a mask, so I don't even know what she looks like. Imagine.
Even
I
if
love
we
it. I like
if we met
I
her
like
in,
it.
if we met her in Groove, we
We
probably
won't even know who she is.
probably recognize the voice. Yeah, that's one. That's you.
Like, we don't know how the face is like.
Yeah.
Anonymous is like throwing us for a
I like
loop.
this. They're getting paid. They're getting paid to say all this. Who should we start with? Let's start with you, Phophi.
Yes.
If anybody's watching this thinking, who is this amazing, gorgeous individual here? Who find it the second? How would you introduce Phophi to the people?
I would introduce myself as a broadcaster mainly. I've been doing radio for a while. So I've been doing other culture for a minute, and I've done other guest hosting shows around. I've produced and kind of started my own documentary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm in the broadcasting space, storyteller. My main medium is radio.
So you've been in the blog for a while.
I have.
All right, that's good, man. Let's go to the freaking Yana over there.
Sorry.
Kinda cool. It fell.
Yeah. In the back. So
Kuna batagati in this place. Huh?
Just fix it.
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, while he fixes that, my name is Brian, aka DJ Kinda Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
Your name was Brian.
did you know?
No.
Actually, Brian is the white name. My actual name is Ngabut. Because you know what I mean? Like in South Africa, when you grow up in South Africa and you tell the white people that I used to go to school with, Ngabut was very hard for them to say.
Yeah.
So we just adopted Brian as like my white name. But yeah, I am a DJ, producer, songwriter, radio presenter,
Yeah.
code, yeah. But I think a lot of people know me from DJing,
Yeah.
and some production that I've done with some guys that I've worked with. But yeah, I'm just all round fun guy.
Nah, that's dope, man. Let's take it from the back, cause let's take it from way back, right? You do radio, he does radio.
Yeah.
He's a DJ. Do you know how to DJ yet?
No, not
No.
yet. Emphasis on yet. No, I'm joking. No, I actually want to learn how to do it for radio.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be a DJ.
So you don't want to go into like doing gigs and whatnot.
I'm
It's
not-
not your thing.
Nah, I'm okay. No, I think I'm.
She actually works behind the scenes of events as well.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
to.
that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention. I also work as artist liaison for Status 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go into details about that one.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys do a radio show together, and there's a show called Cava the Culture.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before you got to where you are now,
Yes.
let's start way back.
Way
I
back.
don't know
How
if
far?
Is it
how-
urban radio?
Tribe Urban.
Radio.
Yes, Tribe Urban Radio. Yes.
Let's start from there.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys get to Tribe Urban Radio?
So, before I got onto Tribe Urban Radio, I wanted to actually start a podcast. This was like 2018 time. I was just talking to a friend of mine who is a musician, and I was like, I wasn't even on social media at that time. I was like, oh, I just have, because there's a podcast called The Read, and like, it's like very therapeutic for me, and I really enjoy it.
Okay.
And I don't know, I was also listening to some South African radio shows at the time, but my main thing was I was like, you know what, podcasts are so amazing. It's the way, it's the future.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do a podcast. And my friend, because I explained to her what my vision was for the podcast,
yeah.
and some Tribe Urban had reached out to her because she is like Zim heritage, Southern African heritage, to host a Southern African show.
Okay.
But obviously she didn't want to do that because she's a musician. So she's like, because you told me about your podcast, I think this might be more in line with what you want to do.
Yeah. Who's this friend we're talking about?
Valley Music.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, she's a musician as well.
Dope musician.
Yeah. So, and then I had a meeting with Tribe Urban Radio. I wasn't really sure about radio because I was like, radio? I never thought I would do radio. It's not really something I saw myself ever doing. And then I was like, maybe I'll just do like producing. I won't be on the mic.
Okay.
And the founder of the station was like, no, you need to be on the mic and you need to find people to be on the mic with you. So one of my friends, shout out to Gracie May, actually put me onto Kind of Cool. So I hit him up and
did you know Khanda at that time?
No, one of my friends
just said,
Grace.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I hit her up. Because she does radio.
Okay.
Gracie May, you might not know her. You might know her.
Okay.
She's more in the West African scene.
She's dope, by the way.
Very dope. She's a PR, radio host, presenter. She's everything. She's amazing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm trying to do radio. Do you know any Southern African DJs? And she was like, yeah, I do. She sent me Brian's number, and I spoke to Brian, and we've been working together ever since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What about you, Brian? What's your story before you got into the culture?
Yes.
What was going on before you got this call from Phophi?
So I initially, before, I used to do, in terms of like music and media, I used to actually produce beats. So at university I used to produce like hip hop beats and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to produce like hip hop beats. Sold a couple to some American guys. So somewhere somehow there's a kind of cool beat out there for some Americans that were rapping. But then after that, a friend of mine actually, when I was working at Apple, he actually introduced me to DJ.
Yeah.
So he just gave me his decks one day and he was like, yeah, just mess around with this. And I just messed around with it and I was like, yo, this is actually like really cool.
Yeah. So you didn't start on virtual DJ? You just
no. So he gave me, like a controller.
Yeah,
he just gave me a controller and I just like messed about with it and I was like, this is really cool. Like, I actually can do this.
Yeah.
So I was DJing. I started DJing in 2016. And then, so by the time Phophi reached out to me, I was like 2 years in, because it was 2018, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we started 2018. Yeah.
Started 2018. I was 2 years in. So the link from Gracie May actually, it was from here, because she was also doing a radio show on
Westside.
Westside.
This is Westside.
Okay.
So the guy that she was doing the show with, shout out to Rod Rance.
Yeah.
He also he knew me because we went to uni together.
Yeah.
So that's how that link up came through. So and when Phophi pitched the idea, like Southern Africa, I'm like, yo, I'm definitely down because you know I've always known like Southern African music is dope and it'll be really great for my profile and also just kind of having a platform to share Southern African music. So I was like, definitely, let's do it, dope. And I remember when we met, we had one of our other co-hosts who unfortunately left the show. We met what was it? Greenwich.
Who left which show are we talking? The Cover
the Culture. Yes.
I don't think it was Greenwich.
It was Greenwich. Remember that Costa when we met at Costa Coffee?
Oh yes, yeah.
So we met at Costa Coffee. I still have that picture. Actually, we have a picture we took for our first.
You gotta share that.
Yeah,
send us the picture. We'll show it to the audience. Just remember, Miss Anonymous, we need that picture.
Yeah. I don't know, Pop, because it was when you had like that weird like.
Okay,
exactly.
Next.
But yeah, we met.
No, we can't just cross over.
No. Because they used to make fun of my
the hairstyle was
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, we met around that time, and I was down with the idea. I really wanted to kind of like do that, and we all didn't know what we were doing. We were like, we just like, this is radio. We don't know nothing. We only know stuff that we hear on radio and anything. So we kind of like learned on the job.
Okay.
But we see, here we are. How many years later now? 6-7 years later.
Oh, you made me sound old, but
yeah,
something
it's a long
like
time.
that.
Six years later.
Well, wait,
Something
at
like
that
that.
point, it's you, it's Phophi.
Yeah.
Who was the other person? Was Lou there? Yeah.
No, not Lou yet. It's
who is this particular individual that's being avoided?
No, the thing is, I don't know if we can.
I mean, go look at the archives. It's on the social media. Shout out to the people we started with. It was a blessed starting point.
Did it end well? It seems like the way you're dodging around it, something is.
I mean, it was
cooked,
like we are no longer compatible to work with each other. And that's okay. It happens.
We're both we're all going in different directions.
Yeah.
So we kind of like we made that decision that maybe you pursue what you want to pursue, and then we'll pursue what we want to pursue.
But are you guys leaving Tribe Urban Radio at that time?
No.
We were still on Tribe Urban at that time. Yeah.
So then this person left.
Yes.
And then you guys stayed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did you then call Lou to join when you were still there?
Yeah. That's Brian's contact.
Okay. So how does Lou come in the picture? Because he's not here to speak.
Yeah, he's not here today.
Yeah.
But I met Lou like to be honest, actually, I knew Lou from Twitter. Lou is one of those guys who's just outspoken on Twitter. He always says like the most like not outlandish, but like he's got controversial takes sometimes of things.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what, this might actually be really good for radio, because we might need someone that has like a different point of view of things. And also he worked in the business sector, so we needed someone within that realm to kind of, we were doing stories about like the South African economy, and we were like we were reporting it, but then we were like, we don't understand the in-depth part of it.
Yeah.
So as much as he was like a controversial and he was like, slightly a bit left, he also brought in that expertise because he kind of understood that. Yeah, exactly. So it made sense. So I pitched it to Phophi, and he was nervous as well. First couple of times, he was like, I don't know if this is for me. We're like, don't worry, man. We'll take you under the wing. And then as it grew, as we grew, he understood it, and he fit in very well with the team. He definitely fit in.
What was your favorite part of the show when you were still at Tribe Radio?
For me, it was just having the guests, learning, each other's presenting styles and figuring out how your presenting style is as well. So, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I think it was just the whole. For me, it was always about the music. I just enjoyed sharing music with people, and also the crew that we had, because we had like a social media producer, we had like a photographer / videographer as well. So it was just the team and how everything kind of gelled together. Yeah. I think I enjoyed that more. It was really like a team effort.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, that's awesome. So when it ended, how did it end? Did it end nicely? Did you like say goodbye? Did you guys bash the doors as you walk in? Were you guys told, hey, listen, get out of here? Or did you call on some, I'm not coming?
No, we had a conversation with the station. We were just saying like we wanted to do something potentially different with the show.
Yeah.
And so we took a year out and trying to figure out what way to take the show, what direction to take it. So, yeah.
Okay, and then now you've done your own thing.
Yeah, taking a step back. I didn't do radio for a year.
Yeah, we didn't. We
a
were
year
off
and a bit, like a year, like 14 months maybe.
So what were you doing during that year when you left?
I was figuring stuff out.
Okay.
I was figuring stuff out. I was planning. I was talking to different people because I was like, I needed to be right. Yeah. So
Okay.
If you didn't confuse from that, Phophi is the leader. So we were just saying like, Phophi,
Phophi, we need you.
Let us know when things are fine, then we can cast in.
So now we're in Pi Radio currently. But we want to still evolve. We don't want to just be in radio. We want to be evolve.
In entertainment.
Like entertainment broadcasting. So there's other ways you can media. That's the word. We want to be in media, but just room for evolution, figuring out how to get.
Somebody's probably watching this thinking, Pi Radio, what is this Pi thing? So firstly, you've taken a year off. Khanda's busy DJing there, enjoying himself. Sijabana enjoying all the attention.
Hey, no.
What'd you say?
Sijabana.
Hey, I'm nearly married, guys.
No, I'm kidding.
What's Sijabana?
Sijabana is what do you Playboy?
Playboy, it's a Playboy lifestyle.
But LOL.
Yeah, guys.
So you're figuring stuff out. Who reaches out to Pi Radio?
I don't think I reached out to Pi Radio because one of the guys that work with Pi Radio is my friend.
Okay.
So it's more just talking.
All right.
Just like about my frustrations of trying to figure out what to do. Yeah. And he was like, why don't you come over to Pi? And he explained basically what they could do for us, what value they could add to the brand, so forth and so on.
And what's so different to Power Radio compared to where you were?
You want me to be in trouble, right?
No, like saying in terms of what you're gonna do now, not the controversial stuff.
Okay.
I think it was more so we had personally. I feel like we had outgrown where we were.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? Like everything was great. They had really nice studios and everything, but I feel like we had outgrown that phase. Yeah. You could tell that we now need to move on to the next the next chapter of our Cava the culture, because I think we had done everything that we could
in that
space.
Yes.
Okay.
So we needed somewhere where we can elevate it into and
try something different.
Yeah, exactly. Do more and have a little bit more
room for creativity.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's one of the main things.
Because we had like a lot of ideas that we wanted to do, but we were kind of like boxed into like you can't
so you can really express yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We can't look into different avenues and doing different things. It was just a little bit too restrictive. So we kind of like we had outgrown that part of it. It was okay at the beginning because
you're still learning, you're still figuring yourself out, your voice and your identity, your brand identity, and then you're like, okay, figured it out, kind of.
Yeah.
And you were like, I want to try this, I want to do this. And it's like, well, no, you can't, and then it's like, okay.
Then it's like, all right, we'll try somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about the DJing side. I know, Khanda, you do DJing, you do music, and obviously there's radio. How do you balance the two? Like, does it clash at some point? How do you manage to maneuver around that?
To be fair, I think it's really great to be in radio and doing DJing, because I felt like, as DJs, when you're DJing, the best thing you can do is just keep practicing, keep doing the better in terms of DJing, you get better by doing it more and more. And what radio gave me or is giving me rather, I can say, is that staple of actually keep on top of everything, like musically, because on the show it was really great that they gave us creative control over it. So it's not like your normal
on this one, so you've got
everywhere on all of them,
like in terms of the music you play, because you know some stations you have to play what they tell you to play,
what they tell you and etc. But I had the creative freedom of like just playing whatever I feel like is great and whatever is really good music and great at the time. And also, as I was saying, it's not like a typical show where you only play one song and then you stop and then you play another. It's actually like DJ mixes. So like I'm actually like mixing while we're live and like as part of the show. So that's the music segment, instead of like let's playing the one song and then we're like, oh yeah, this song was blah 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 blah, and then play the next one. No, I'm actually mixing, and then we'll kind of give a summary when we come after it. So it really opened up that for me. It's like it gave me. I didn't feel like I was doing radio. I was doing radio, but I was mostly like DJing, which was really good.
I got you. Now, because we started here, I want us to start here.
Yeah.
Phophi, where was Phophi born? How did Phophi grow up? Does Phophi have siblings?
Yes, I have siblings. I have 2 siblings.
Okay.
An older brother and a younger sister. Grew up in South Africa, born and raised in South Africa. Moved to the UK when I was 14 years old.
Okay. But what were your dreams back then in SA?
In South Africa?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it. I think I'm so embarrassed because I was a child.
Say it, man. Say it, because everybody have their dreams.
I wanted to be I wanted to be like like a broad, like like the, what's her name?
Bonang?
No, not Bonang.
She a broadcaster.
She is on Abbott Elementary.
Quenisha.
She used to play Moesha's mother. Oh my goodness.
Who are we talking about?
I forgot her name.
Phones? Can we Google?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Shirley Lee Ralph. I think that's her name, if I'm saying it properly. Shout out to her. Yeah, she was just like a theater / stage actress, musician type of vibe.
Yeah. No, I'm saying your tea clothes. It's okay.
Oh, sorry. I was like, why is he moving it? So she, like a musical theater kind of person.
Okay.
That I would say that was my dream. I wanted to be on the stage, a performer.
Yeah.
So, but when I moved to the UK, I don't know. I don't know if it was still my dream. I think I was just trying to figure myself out. I did study musical theater in college, and I did study drama.
Yeah.
In uni, And then that was that.
Why did Phophi move to the UK? What happened? Did mom say you
Yeah, it was
are
my mom.
becoming a problem? You need to go. Or did she say, my child, you are very smart. You deserve to go somewhere? How did that
No,
conversation?
my mom just wanted us to be with her because she was already staying this side.
Okay.
So she wanted me and my sister to come live with her. So that's what really it was. It wasn't anything special.
This
like,
one, hey, you are smart, you.
No,
You need to go that side.
it was nothing of that nature. I was
Okay.
never a naughty child. So if it was up to me, I would have stayed back in South Africa.
Okay. So you were never like getting in trouble, mischief, nothing?
Never. I never bunked school. I never missed a
I think
lesson.
I think
Never.
you missed out a really important fact.
Go on, Khanda.
That you are a vendor person that grew up in KZN.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how was that?
I
So
know,
how did
right?
you-
I know, right?
How did you vendorize the situation?
Exactly. Like, how did you just enjoy?
Well, I didn't vendor it. I just pretended to be Zulu like until I was in my 20s.
I always wanted to speak Venda, you know. I always wanted to
I don't
say
speak it.
Nda.
I don't speak Venda.
Nda.
I don't speak it because
I
I grew up in KZN, like Namazulu. Like, how are you
I
gonna speak
always-
Venda
I-
among Zulu people?
I always say,
Ah, she can't speak Venda.
I can't.
I always tease her, say, yeah, this one is vendor by association.
Yeah,
I always say she's
But do you
vendor by
understand when somebody speaks
association.
Venda?
no.
No.
I grew up in KZN.
We're
Vendor
gonna
by
speak Venda, don't worry.
association. That's what I'm saying. Vendor by
No, I understand.
I grew up in
association.
KZN. You know, shout out to the Zulu people, but you know, you guys would never try to speak a different language
That's
to your
very
own.
true.
Like,
That's
Yeah,
very
it was never
true.
gonna happen. So
Khanda, let's come to you. These are taking Venda people here.
exactly.
How's your story, bro? Born and raised.
Yeah, so I was actually born in South Africa.
Okay.
To Zim parents. So my mom moved to Zim when she was young because Zim was just, how Zim is.
Yeah.
So I was born in South Africa. I lived there for 8 years.
Yeah.
And then when my mom moved to the UK, I moved to Zim to live with my grandma because obviously Mumsy,
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Hey,
I had
Mumsy.
to, Mumsy just, said on the other side. So I went to Zim. I lived there for another 8 years.
Yeah.
So I grew up there and then I moved from Zim to the UK after. So I was like 16 when I came here.
Yeah.
Hey, culture shock.
But how was the experience in Zim before we moved
Hey
to
guys,
the
me,
UK?
I grew up in Zim in the that time where Zim was like terrible.
Tough. Okay.
Like terrible. The
Yeah.
time when it was like the hyperinflation was like 1,000 million %. You'd go in the morning to buy bread, it was 20,000. By the time you go back there by 12, it's like 80,000. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Yeah. So we had billionaire. I've been there, done that.
Did it make sense?
Trillionaire, I've been there, done that.
Billionaire,
bruh.
trillionaire.
Been there, done that. I don't need
Every young
it.
boy, did it make sense in your head though?
No, because to be honest, that was if you're growing up, you think that's the normal. That's
Right.
that's
That's
how
the
it
norm.
is.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. You just kind of like accept that. That's just how
And
it
what
is.
kind of dreams did Khanda have? Did you want to be a footballer? Did you want
No,
to be...
to be honest, I don't know like how I've actually thinking. I've always been something. I've always wanted to do something in music.
Okay.
Like I've always, in Ekasi, there's that one guy who has all the latest
CDs and
songs,
actually the
exactly, the cassette, and then the CDs. He always has the latest songs and what. So I was that. As young as I was like what, like 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
I used to like, when my grandmother gives me money for lunch and stuff, I'll just keep it. Then I'll go to the guy. He bends the CDs and he gives me all the new music type of thing. So I was that guy. So
Okay.
I've always been like in love with music. I didn't know what I really wanted to do as a kid,
Yeah.
but I always knew that I had a love for music.
For music.
Right.
And then
Same.
I got a laptop one day, and my uncle, he's my uncle, but he's my brother, really and truly, because
I understand.
we're like
Like same age.
2 years
Yeah,
apart.
yeah.
He's my uncle, but really he's my brother.
Yeah.
So he put in Fruity Loops actually which is FL Studio,
Wow.
which was on the computer, and I just started messing around with it,
The
and that's
Fruity
that's how I learned how to produce
Okay.
basically. And then when I moved here, then I was like, what's going on here? It's cold. What's going on?
Oh, culture shock.
Culture shock. But then I also had when I went to high school, I also had love for like numbers and accounting and what. So when I came to the UK, I did like my BTech in business. Then I went to university, did an accounting and finance degree.
Yeah.
So that's the 9 to
Don't
5.
disguise it. Just say you're a smart student. Like
No,
you're a smart
no.
child.
Nah, I'm okay. I just so the 9 to 5 is accounting.
Okay.
So that's the 9 to 5, and then obviously DJ on the weekends. Another side is kinda cool. So yeah, so that's it.
So guys,
basically.
if you're looking for an accountant, he's right here. It's
Thank
kinda
you.
cool. Kinda cool is for you.
Accountant DJ.
Yeah, so
Alright.
during the week I'll do your books, and then in the weekend we can
Over
just
there.
exactly just on the decks.
Okay. Now let's loosen things up. Miss Ano, I know you've got some questions about things that are going on or something on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Well,
My microphone check. My mic keeps going off.
Am I
What's going on?
still too loud?
Oh no! You're not loud, but it was close. It was close. It's
Okay.
alright. It was distorting. It's alright.
Oh,
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one to you, Khanda.
Can you get on the mic for me?
Am I okay? You can't hear me.
Yeah.
The anonymous lady, we can't see her, we can't hear her. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Okay. So, who recently posted a picture with the legendary producers like Oskido and Black Coffee?
Oh, I saw this actually. I thought that was a really great moment for SA music.
You know, you might get it wrong because I answered this question before I hear the rest of it. Go on.
It wasn't it like Kabza when it was like Kabza, Pori, and all those guys. They had like a little
My answer was
moment.
definitely not Gabza. But I was gonna tell you that the caption was counting all my blessings. That should help you.
Yeah, the question was not finished. I know why you say Kabza. No way.
Oh, was it Youngstana?
No. You actually kind of mentioned all of them at once.
Oh
It
yes,
wasn't
yeah.
Gabza.
So it was like it was Oskido, Pori and Oskido, Pori or Oskido, something like Pori. Yeah,
Pori.
yeah. No, because I to be fair, like the general
I think
moment
I saw
of
the
it.
one with the Kabza.
Yeah.
That whole thing, that was amazing. I loved that because it had all the legends, the Ebo Pigs in Tetris, Sibo, Kabza, Oskido, Pori, Black Coffee.
Come on.
It's needed. I think that is needed. That camaraderie, that brotherly, especially the Grootmans, the Oskidos,
Exactly.
and the Black Coffees to share the knowledge.
Showing us how it's done.
Exactly.
Yeah, and even just telling the guys, giving them their flowers. Kabza, you need to give him his flowers. That
Right.
guy is freaking amazing. He's exactly. So giving them their flowers and actually even giving them advice. Yo, guys, you're doing well, but let's do A, B, C, and D,
Come
and
on.
look out for A, B, C, and D. It's really, really needed. I think Southern African entertainment needs that whole camaraderie.
Yeah.
It's not everyday beef, guys. Sometimes
Sometimes you just need to come together. Man.
Guys, there's a machita and nihlale phansi, sit down, have a conversation and whatnot. There was no alcohol. I saw no alcohol. It was just just a chillers nje. Because Southern Africa is just there's alcohol somewhere
Always a
somehow.
drink.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always a drink.
Yeah, they were just chilling there. It looks like they were just having nice conversations. They were just I really liked that part. I was like, more of this, please. Let's keep it going, please.
Yeah. I mean the alcohol part, sorry.
I was gonna say, do you think that could ever happen in the UK amongst the musicians?
Yeah, well,
Phophi just shook her head.
No?
no.
Why?
Well, it depends. It depends. I think in certain spaces it can, because I think within even Southern African DJs, where I think we're a close knit.
Yeah.
We're a close knit. Everyone knows each other. Everyone kind of
We chilled. We played football together.
Exactly. We played football 2-3 weeks ago. We were all playing football together.
Yeah.
It was we're
So
all
that's the beginning. It needs to be there needs to be more of that.
more of that. Exactly. More of that. I think from that takes inspiration. from
Phophi,
that.
why did you shake your head?
I wasn't thinking more Southern African UK scene. I wasn't thinking just UK scene in general. Was that what you meant?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah,
What,
You meant
UK
UK scene in general?
Yeah.
UK scene, of course, yes. Yeah. It can happen. Yeah. 100%.
Wait, now I'm confused. So
Now
you're
I'm
saying
confused as well.
You saying South Africans? It's not gonna happen.
I know it won't.
It won't.
No.
Why is that though?
Maybe from the outside, yeah, actually.
No, but
that's a good-
why
that's
do you
a-
think
that's
that
a good
is, though?
I
question.
mean, how many people are really helping each other in that regard in our current UK scene? The people that have been. I know there are some people like Patrick Tulusi. He's doing a lot to help, like people like myself, people that are coming up. But I'm just like, I don't think there's very clear conversations and camaraderie. What's that word?
Camaraderie.
Yeah.
That one.
There's not freak.
The comrades are not comrading. I'll say it like that. The comrades are not comrading currently, and I don't know what the reason is, because I'm not all the way in the DJ spaces. But I know when I speak to some DJs who are not in the pockets, they be like, I don't even know how to get in the pockets. I'm like, I can't even help you. For real, because I'm a presenter, I'm a host, I'm not in that space.
Well, do you feel like there's gatekeepers somewhere somehow? Is that what you? How is that how it?
I don't feel. I know there is
outside.
gatekeepers. 100%. I don't feel there is gatekeepers, but I'm just saying I don't know from like someone trying to merge or put themselves out there. What are their personal challenges? But I've had people that are trying to be more out there in terms of DJing in that space. Say, hey, I'm struggling. Do you know how I can put myself out there more? And I'll just tell them from what I know as a presenter how you can make yourself more visible. But in terms of getting the bookings, working with the people you want to get work with, I have no clue.
That's very interesting.
That's quite interesting.
That's very interesting. It's quite good to hear from the outside. Because when you're in the inside, you think, no,
everything is good.
But then you don't know what the politics. See, this is why I don't do. I have a manager who deals with all the politics and stuff. Me, I just turn up. I'm like, hey, what's going on here? And I hear about things after the fact, like, oh, this thing, this and this, what. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
And it's because also I'm always like, I am one of those people. I come in, I do what I need to do, and I leave.
And then you're out.
I don't like stay around and mingle and what. But but it's from my perspective, from the people, the community that I'm in with the people that. I think everything is always good. I think it's because I always show love to everyone, and everyone always shows love to me. So I'm always like, okay, fair enough. It is what it is. But the politics of it, I don't know much, me guys.
So let's talk about management. Like how?
I don't know.
So it's very important. How important is it for people to start having managers? Because most guys in the UK, there's no managers. It's just somebody telling them.
Me and Khanda, we talked about this.
We had an episode about
the culture where you're gonna say your opinion, and I agree with his opinion.
Okay.
You have to assess where you are in your career to really know. Do I need a manager at this stage? Like, be real with yourself, because sometimes it just could be an extra person.
That's not doing much.
And it's not because they aren't capable. It's probably because there's not much to do at the moment. Yeah.
But is management dealing with getting you bookings, or is management also part of helping you with organizing yourself? Because as much as you're small, let's say you're just having 2 gigs, 3 gigs, or there's other things that you're doing, is the manager's role to also help you in organizing yourself?
So basically, there's 2 ways of thinking about it.
Okay.
So you can have a booking agent.
Yeah.
Booking agent is the one that if you get all your bookings coming in, they're the ones that are like, okay, on this day he can, on that day he can't, what, and all that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then you get a manager who actually a manager can be a booking agent, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So the manager is in looking after the brand, looking after like what type of gigs or what type of brands or what type of promoters I can approach to get him into those spaces.
Oh, so you don't mix classy with
exactly. Like, okay, for example, me, I'll say I'm an open format DJ. I can play anything. Basic type of thing. But then I'll go through a phase where I'm like, actually, you know what? I really want to do a lot more Afro House events. I want to do a lot of more, Afro House, Afro Tech.
So are you having this conversation with your manager?
Yeah, I'll tell her like, okay, you know what? I'm really into Afro House / Afro Tech. Yeah. Can you look into getting me into that space? And then she will have to take that onus and go, oh, okay, I'll try and speak to my network and try and speak to people that in that space and see if we can get you into that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's that. A manager is someone that needs to look after you holistically.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like holistically, making sure your brand and everything that comes with it is going in the direction that you want and like what you guys have agreed upon.
Okay.
I have something to
add.
I was going to say, because that's more like relatable and realistic potentially for a DJ, right? So someone in my position where it's very niche, right?
Yeah.
Presenting, especially in the Southern African space, I think you're pretty much figuring out as you go.
Yeah.
Don't think right now I need a manager.
Okay.
If it gets to the point where I feel like, okay, it's like a lot of things going on. I need someone to help me streamline, make a decision on what works, what doesn't work, what probably jobs to take, what partnerships to do, but I'm not there yet. So I think it's not
possible.
Not possible. It's not
necessary.
It's not necessary, but it also probably depends on what industry you're in.
Yeah.
I think that also depends on the industry.
It's also like managers actually. A lot of people don't know. They'll say they call themselves a manager, but they don't actually really know what a manager does.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
As a manager, you need to go out there and represent your clients and be out there for their best interest.
Yeah.
Which means you have to be actively going out to different brands, actively
right.
going out to seek out opportunities for what?
Yeah.
For your clients. You know what I mean?
So it's deeper than
it's not just
it's not just book, no, there has to be way more than just booking.
You have to do
they have
more
to like
than
look
that.
after the brand, help the brand grow, connect you to the right people.
Yeah. For me, it was really hard to actually like pass it over to somebody else. because
you're used to being hands-on.
Yeah, like to be honest, to be fair, she does most of my club bookings. Like all my private bookings, I still handle myself as well. Do you know what I mean? Like because those ones are a little bit more kind of, you know, you have to have that human touch element. You know, if someone comes to you and says, "Oh, I want to book you for my wedding," you're like, "I'll speak to my manager." It's not really. Do you get what I mean? It's not as.
I get you.
You know what I mean? Whereas if they come to me and say, "Oh, I want to book you for my wedding," and then at that point I can just go, "Oh, you know, congratulations." Then we speak about it that way.
Yeah.
Has a more personal touch. So. Yeah, it depends. As Poppy said, it depends where you are.
Okay.
Don't get a manager too early. You're getting 1 gig a month.
Yeah.
What is there
You
to
can manage that yourself.
Yeah, exactly. What is there to manage?
You can send out the emails yourself.
Yeah.
And then the more gigs you get, the more opportunities you get knocking on your door, then you'll be like, okay, I need someone who might be able to, you know,
take care of
and negotiate better deals.
Exactly.
Things of that nature. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
what about presenting, Phophi? What? It's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
What kind of presenting are you looking to do?
Looking to do?
Yeah, like what kind of presenting is Phophi actually doing?
I do radio hosting mainly.
Yeah.
I want to do more video interviews as well.
Okay.
So I want to do interviews. I don't think I want to do anything more than interviews. I just want to do interviews.
When we say interview, are we talking about interviews at events, or are we talking
interviews
just
at
interviews on
events,
radio?
interviews, intimate interviews on stage, in front of an audience? Almost like I can also, what's it called when you facilitate a conversation?
Oh,
I can do mediate. That's the word. Yeah, that kind of
Moderate,
thing.
rather,
Moderate.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
A conversation to a live audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, interviewing. That's my thing. I think I'm.
To be fair, I can actually see you in TV as well.
TV?
Like presenting.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Take that.
I'll take
No,
it.
like because you actually,
If it's that.
like you have the voice for it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Like you have that
Yeah.
soothing voice. That you're like, oh, okay. Oh, right.
Oh,
I just got
that's-
talent.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's dope to recognize.
Thank you.
known to others, unknown to self. So it's good to hear.
Yeah. So for me right now, I'm just like, I want to focus on presenting, getting interviews.
Yeah.
That's my thing currently. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's dope.
Amazing.
We've got a game called Would You Rather.
Yeah, well, Lily. We play this as well a lot.
Oh, do you do Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit.
So I did have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so who owns? Okay, she's recently DJing in Dubai, and she owns Era
Oh,
jewelry
DJ Zintle.
accessories.
Yeah, DJ Zintle. Shout out to her.
Shout out to
Alright.
Zintle.
She's also from KZN.
Yeah.
Ah, KZN representing.
I thought that would be nice.
I like the way you
She's
claim
from-
KZN.
I know.
Yeah.
You claim it like you.
She's from
She's vandalizing it.
I know, right? She's like really claiming KZN.
You've got another one?
Well, okay, back to Khanda.
Okay.
And then we'll do the would you rather one.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, so
It looks like it's an intense question.
This
coming up.
one, she has to think about it.
She's going through a few of them. Just pick that one.
I'll pick this one then. Okay. Which artist recently sold out a show for the 22nd of April in Portugal? Also owns Gunye Records.
Oh, Shimza.
Yeah, Kunya
Shout
gave it away. Kunya gave it
Shimza.
away.
Shout Shimza.
I like
no,
that.
like
I
Shimza,
like that.
he's actually one of my inspirations, like in
Yeah.
terms of DJing. And that one thing I like about him, he's kind of doing what I'm trying to do as well.
Yeah.
Like he started his own the whole Gunye and what's the other one that he does? There's Gunye, then there's another one that he does. I can't remember.
Well, who does he do it with? Because I know the one man show.
Yes.
The one he
yes.
does. I think he started in Tembisa.
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Like that.
Yeah. So shout out to him. Like I like what he's doing there because he's
grafted.
He's grafted,
No, yeah, he is.
and he's creating he's
His own
creating
lane, like,
yeah, not
he's
even
in
a
his-
lane.
I feel like he's in his own bag.
I think he's creating a community of like Afro house. Obviously, you know, in SA right now, piano is killing it.
Yeah.
Piano is killing it.
But he's holding the
Like,
flag for.
Yeah, he's
Afro.
he's holding the flag for Afro House and he's creating a community. That Gunya, bro. If you've seen like the videos from like
They're dope.
those events,
Yeah.
amazing, and it just shows that you can create a space for up and coming Afro house producer. Because if you're an Afro house producer or a DJ, you're looking at the space now. You're like, hey, no one's getting bookings. No one is doing what.
No one is even wanting to hear this. But you'll be surprised that there's people who really want to hear it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? There's a market for it.
I was about to say, like, if you're an artist, you're listening, you're watching, just know whatever your bag is, there's always going to be someone out there that's interested in what you're doing. Just it's about positioning yourself, finding your audience, and
that's the one thing I like. It's just he's creating a space for people that that didn't know or think that there could be a space for them. I've discovered so many artists from his like space that he's created there. The Dark Q, I didn't know Dark Q before that. And the Poor Waves and etc. So Napas and etc. I've only, as much as in the Afro house scene, I didn't know them, but I learned, I got them from him. So shout out to him. Shout out to Shimza, man. He's killing it.
Shimza.
That is dope, man.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
All right. The Would You Rather game, which we're gonna play in a minute.
Yeah.
And as soon as Miss Anonymous is sorted with I don't know what's going on today.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. Focus here. Just watch here. Just here for now. Why? Watch here.
Are you ready with it? Yeah.
Okay, so
Is that for all of us, or is that for Khanda?
Okay,
and Phophi?
so I'll start off with let me start off with Phophi.
Okay.
Yeah. So, snog, marry, or ghost.
Okay.
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 Right. Yeah.
Would you rather snog, marry, or ghost? I've got some normal people here from the UK as well. MC Sam,
Okay.
Toss,
Okay.
and Chris Brown.
I don't think I know MC Sam though.
MC
Sam.
Oh, he's talking about Sam. Sam is the guy. He's an MC. He's been to a few gigs.
He was last at Amherst as well, MCing.
Okay. And I might know him by face, but I can't remember him.
Yeah, if I showed him, I don't have my phone. If I had a picture, I'll show you.
There's no network as well, so.
Okay,
I
so
can't even
what are the options?
It's MC
So,
Sam.
snog, marry, or ghost.
I'm gonna have to ghost MC Sam because I don't know him.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Sam. How can you bring my friend?
I'm so sorry, Sam.
Now I have to go and apologize.
Setting him up for failure, yo.
I am so sorry.
Hey, setting him up for failure.
I'm sure he's a fabulous person. I just don't know him.
Miss Anonymous. You're killing me.
It's not personal. It's just because I'm not aware of him.
Fair play.
Okay.
And then there's Dawson. Who's the other one?
Chris Brown.
And what's the other one?
Snog, marry, or
Oh
ghost.
no, let me take it back. I'll ghost Chris Brown.
Thank you.
don't know MC Sam, so I'll probably snog him and I'll marry Doss.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, you getting snug, bro.
It's only
Well played. I like that.
I like that.
I like that. That's dope.
Consolation prize. I love that.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's ask him DK.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Kick,
Yeah.
slap, or take home.
Mudimu.
Yeah, Lele. Kicks,
You want my podcast to be kicked, eh? Go on, darling.
All right. So we've got Rihanna, Debon Gogo, and Sharice.
no Rihanna involved in the slapping and kicking. I think
I get it.
I think a different person is needed.
Oh yeah, let's replace
That's
Beyonce.
funny.
that is That is
We
hilarious.
can't put
No,
Riri
but-
in the middle
No,
of this.
that is funny. That is,
Funny.
Guys, it's not fair. Let's put Riri in. Nah, let's put.
That
Let's
is
say Michelle and maybe.
yeah, but I'm not gonna
Michelle.
slap her, but I'm not Chris.
Guys,
By default, you can't do
I'm not
anything
happy,
but the right one.
I'm not Chris Brown, am I?
nah.
Okay, let's say Michali.
Michali. Let's
Michali, Deben,
substitute-
Coco, and Cherise.
Yeah.
Okay, Michali, Deben Coco,
And Cherise.
And
and
Cherise.
Cherise.
Okay.
So who is slapping
Kick,
what?
slap, or take home.
Hey! Hey!
Why are they so aggressive?
So aggressive, bro. What the hell?
Kick, slap, take home.
Yeah.
Okay,
Slap is like a clap.
Michali is getting a slap.
Okay. Okay.
Deben Coco is getting.
Metaphorical slap, not a literal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're not hitting
Because
no
someone
one.
who clipped this, Michali is getting a slap.
Just say metaphorical.
Either way, they still gonna. Be careful with that.
Sorry.
Michali is getting the go,
Okay.
and then Deben Coco is getting the cake.
Kick.
Cherise, let's go home together, baby.
Wait,
Let's go home together, baby.
Let's go.
Morning sun, let's go, baby.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
To the morning sun, bro. Let's go.
I love it. Okay, so to you,
Hey.
Poppy, do you need a refill?
I do.
Yeah.
Just a bit, not too
not
much.
Khanda,
Yeah.
to you,
Uh-huh.
Snog Mario Ghost,
Okay.
Uncle Waffles,
Okay.
Rosie Gold,
Uh-huh.
and Doja Cat.
Avoid Doja Cat.
Hi, boo.
Hey.
I'm dodging.
Yeah, hey, I'm dodging that one. Yo.
She's more closer to you.
No.
She's closer to your bloodline, ancestrally speaking.
No. It's just the way she with all that
The demon.
the demons and what. I'm okay. Thank you very much. And then who else? Uncle Waffles and who?
Uncle Waffles and Rosie Gold.
Rosie
Uncle
Gold.
Waffles, Rosie Gold, Doja Cat.
Thank you.
So I would actually marry Rosie Gold.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out
She's
to
a
Rosie. She's a
sweetheart.
sweetheart, man. She's definitely shout out Rosie Gold.
Shout out
I love
Rosie.
what she's doing. She's killing it. She's killing
Yeah.
it. And then Uncle Waffles will just get a snog. It's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
I love that.
She'll get a snog. It's fine.
I'm gonna go to you
Poppy.
now.
Okay.
Who would you kick, slap, or take home?
Mm-hmm.
Dali Wonga, Xavier, and Young Stunner.
Well, Lele, Azkali.
Yeah, no, zingene charting, man.
Yeah, abalungu but it's crying.
Yeah, no, zingene charting, man.
Yeah, ziku loudspeaker bafo. Ziku loudspeaker.
Right. So
Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance.
it's all metaphorical.
Okay.
Nothing is literal.
According
Okay.
to you, according to you.
Even the take home, right?
Hey,
Okay, so I
Hey,
would
we
have
know
to-
where you live. We'll check.
And there's a proper freak on you.
I
We
know,
will check.
He's taking that too seriously. I would absolutely kick Young Stunner. Shout out to him. He seems like a nice person.
Aw.
Yeah.
Mm.
Aw.
I would.
Okay.
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 The thing is, I've never met Zali Wonga,
Okay.
Okay.
but he's really attractive,
Yeah.
and so is Xavier. But I've met him,
Okay.
and he's a nice person. So I'm like, I'm gonna lean more to say take Xavier home. But I feel like,
Okay.
guys, please, I don't want any girl. I don't want any girl in my DM saying, my man, please.
I need to come to you, woman to woman.
Please, it's a game. It's a game. So
So
absolutely,
let me just
It's
clarify.
okay.
Who are you taking home?
Xavier.
Xavier.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then kicking Dali Wonga.
I have to kick.
Okay.
I have to.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
So I
but
guess
he's
we're
cute
all
too.
staying in the UK then. We're very loyal to our UK artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to our UK artists. It's
I'm just
fine.
gonna-
Shout out to our UK
I'm
artists.
just gonna edit that part where she says she's taking Xavier home.
Yeah, we need to. That one needs to be in
It's like you're
the.
stitching me. I think it needs a double-sided one. I think you're stitching me up by if you only just do that.
No, don't worry. It's fine. That's what will get the views. Please do it. Please do it. You'll get the views.
I have to send him a disclaimer. I was like, I was playing a game.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
fine.
really mean it like that.
It's fine. You'll understand.
Of course.
I can't even get to the fan base. I've got fan base questions. We good
Okay.
on the would you rather, yeah?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Let's
Fan
go back
base.
to fan base is the questions that I got from fans or people that normally watch.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
these-
Pew pew pew.
yeah.
Okay.
Not directed to you. They just send questions and I just ask anyone who's on the show.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Do you guys want horror or juicy?
Juicy.
Let's
I want
go juicy.
Yeah,
Let's go
let's do
juicy.
juicy.
You will regret you.
Is it really juicy? Is juicy really juicy?
Juicy is like, where's your favorite place to be kissed?
On my lips.
On your lips,
Yeah.
Khanda?
Yeah, my neck.
Most embarrassing moment during sex?
I don't have those.
Me, I'm a virgin. Guys.
I'm a virgin too.
I thought you wanted juice.
I'm a virgin.
Myself married.
I'm a virgin,
I don't
guys.
think I had. I don't know. I can't remember if I've had.
What's your favorite sex position?
One. Oh, this is really juicy.
It is juicy.
Wow. I think this is gonna sound controversial, but missionary.
Missionary.
It's like very.
Cowgirl.
Standard.
Cowgirl. All right.
Make it.
Okay.
Have you- That's dope. I can't ask this one.
Okay.
Have you ever sent a nude photograph to somebody? Have
Oh,
you
yeah,
ever
definitely.
sent a
Not in
nude
the last
picture?
10 years. When I was younger, I have.
Oh, is the
absolutely.
game changed now?
Yeah,
There's no more.
yeah. I don't do that no more.
All right.
so
I'm at the
yeah,
game.
All right.
Have
Let's,
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah,
Let's
He's a
move
married
on.
man. Of course he does.
of course.
Of course.
Gotta keep it juicy.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on.
Gotta
to-
keep it juicy.
Let's move on to horror.
Okay.
What's the most? Whoa. No.
Yeah.
Do you like the taste of blood?
No.
No.
Hell no.
Okay.
I even hate the smell.
Especially
Wow.
if you like bite your mouth and
Yeah.
then you go, ugh. That's not nice.
Would you rather bleed out or be set on fire?
Bleed out.
Bleed out.
Bleed out.
Bleed
yeah.
out.
I
Wow, you
fire. Yeah.
Yeah, feel one, eh?
Yo, you
Yeah,
see us.
yeah,
I like the way you both agreed on.
That's instantaneous pain. At least
Yeah.
that one is like
Eh.
slowly losing. You might slowly lose consciousness. Yeah.
Exactly.
If you were trapped on an island, would you rather resort to cannibalism or die of starvation?
Cannibalism is fine.
I
Until
would-
someone
I would-
find me.
I have to.
So you have to eat cannibal.
No,
like, if you
I'm
are-
not gonna. Well, hold on. But can I add a caveat?
Okay.
I'll be carrying cyanide, right? And then I'll take it.
Okay.
Wow.
Can I do that?
You can do that. You went deep with it.
Yeah, because
Fair enough.
Nah, I'm a eat, bro.
no, but worst
Fry them bums, bruv.
no. Worst comes to worst.
Fry them bums, bruv.
If I'm not carrying cyanide, I would have to eat. I would have to eat.
Fry them
Cannibalism.
bums, bruv.
So you're eating Khanda cool?
Yeah, I just want to eat the brain so I don't go crazy.
Like Khanda. Is he crazy?
No, if you eat human brain, you can go crazy.
Don't tell me that thing has fallen again.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
How often do you think about death?
Lately,
Daily.
very, yeah,
Daily.
yeah. Like lately, it's been very. Because I've had a couple of friends that have passed away, so lately it's been on my mind a little bit more than usual.
Okay. Oh, I didn't expect that, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, fair
Not in a
enough.
bad way. It's just they're like, hey, this guy was here. Next day, he's
gone.
He's gone. Oh,
Ooh, okay.
exactly. I mean, might need to get life insurance.
I've already got my life insurance sorted.
All right, let's go easy. We're going on general questions. What was your first job?
I think I was working in admin in some lawyer office. Yeah.
My first
You
job,
get the juice
I worked in River Island.
Oh, River Island. No wonder freaking yan. Okay. What's your biggest regret from school? The biggest regret from school.
Oh, I always regret this. My school at primary, I had the chance to learn how to play the piano and I didn't.
Ooh.
So I would really regret that. As a kid, I really wish I could have learned how to play piano.
And you would be killing Amapian.
Bro.
Like literally.
Bro.
Like nothing.
Imagine I'm DJing, then I'm like ding 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 on the
You'll be
side.
vibrating. You'll be
Imagine.
But it's
vibrating.
never too late.
You can still do it, right? You can still do
Piano
it.
is never too late.
You can still do it.
Hey, but you know, as a kid, you hold it in quickly.
Trust me.
Now I'm
Yeah.
doing piano, and then now I'm thinking about all the numbers I've been thinking about it. Where
Doing it
Wow. Numbers will be easy.
Yes,
You
okay.
eat numbers.
I'll look into it.
Do you believe in life after death? Do you believe in life after death, Phophi? Because Khanda is taking all the questions.
I don't know if I do. I don't know. I think there might be some kind of existence. I don't know if it's life as we know it, but
Yeah.
there's some awareness that you reach after death. I
So
don't
do you believe in life after death?
awareness after death, yes. Not life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spiritual, same. I
Yeah.
believe you just go, you exist spiritually.
Yeah.
After death.
After death, you just exist spiritually.
Okay. You'll be playing on piano spiritually.
As kind. I'll take him to Mandela. Let him tell him about piano.
How often do you speak to your family?
Daily, I speak to my
Yeah,
sister.
me
I think
too.
I even annoy my sister. I talk to her every day.
Yeah,
I know
speak
she's
to
sick
them
of me.
all the time.
Okay. The last one is, what's the one dish that makes you scratch without a recipe?
You can make from scratch without a recipe.
Yeah, that you can make. Sorry.
I don't use a recipe to cook.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Oh, so you're a good cook as well.
I just.
Yeah.
You just-
Bro.
Surrounded by chefs.
Yeah, you improvise, right? Most of the time, yeah.
Alright.
I think that's why I'm really bad at baking, because baking you have to
You have to
follow the
yeah.
thing.
I'm like that as well.
But when I'm cooking, I'm just
yeah, I'm
as
like that
God.
as well.
Yeah.
But
I'm like
baking,
that.
you need to make sure.
You're a good cook as well, and Miss Anil.
Yeah, definitely would class myself as a good cook. I love baking as well.
Recipe? No.
There's quite a lot that I can make from scratch without following a recipe, to be fair. Like,
Okay.
I think I make the meanest bolognese that I wouldn't follow a recipe, but other people always ask me how I do it. So.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Stop.
have to ask both of you. Do you guys cook traditional food, home
Home
from home?
food.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm a
Because-
biggest fan of pap.
Bap and what?
Pap
What's your
plate.
go-to?
We got
Yes.
pap and chicken, pap and meat, pap and balls. But it's pap.
Bap is the main one. How about you, Anonymous?
To be fair, like, because I went to boarding school, I'm not going to lie, pap is not always on my menu.
Okay.
So it's like, pap for me is like luxury.
It's a
enough.
daily bread for me,
You
bro.
know? But
Yeah.
I think
You don't look it. Good for you.
my
Yeah,
deep-
marathons in it.
Yeah, marathon.
Shout out to you. Exactly. Actually, shout out to you for doing the marathon, man.
Shout out
Shout out to you. Yeah, no,
But
because
it was tough, bro.
yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can imagine. Me, I did. You remember that football game? After 10 minutes, I was like, no ways. I'm not doing
minutes.
this.
Yeah,
And you
you
did a
really
whole
are
marathon. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
And I couldn't really walk because some people know you. MDK. I'm like, oh shit.
Need to run now. Nah. Okay, last question from him. What's your worst food? Like one thing that you, even at your deathbed, you will never eat.
You go first, Miss Anna.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. European food
Mm.
is not particularly like.
But that one thing, you're like, it's fine. I will die. It's
Die.
okay. I do no ways. For me, it's sugar beans. I never.
Sugar beans.
I love
yeah.
sugar beans.
Oh no! Like it depends how they're cooked.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Curry.
I love sugar beans.
Sugar beans.
Yeah.
Gazamba.
I have trauma
Don't
from sugar
worry.
beans.
I think you had the
traumatized
bland
from-
version of
No. I grew up in Zimbabwe in 2008 when it was the worst
Okay, so
time.
that was the main food.
that we used to eat beans 4 times a week, bruh.
Damn.
So now sugar beans, I'm like, it's okay. To be fair, any type of beans, except for maybe for baked beans.
Okay.
But everything else, any beans, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
Can
fine.
you tell me
can
where I
eat.
can find some good sugar beans in the UK?
Don't worry. My mom's got a plug. My mom's got a
I'm
plug.
so serious. I can't find them.
Yeah, my mom's got a plug.
Okay, I'll hit you up after this.
I wanted to say my worst one is
Yeah.
that thing. What is that thing that you normally put in a drink? Cinnamon or something like that.
Oh, cinnamon.
You don't like
Cinnamon,
cinnamon. I
nutmeg.
put yogurt. That's why I put in yogurt or pumpkins. It's
Oh,
like-
yeah,
Oh,
cinnamon
yeah.
and even nutmeg. That makes the pumpkin or even
right.
sweet potato taste good. Yeah.
I like the way everybody always explains it when I say I don't like it. It's in the drink. I'm like, what the fuck is in this drink? Cinnamon is good for you. No.
No, I think
cinnamon latte.
you know, I think cinnamon is very because it's got such a powerful smell.
does.
It's like really powerful. Like if you put cinnamon in something, you know you've got
There's
cinnamon
cinnamon,
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah, for me it's extra powerful. But I always get it in a drink.
Yeah,
Like
you just enjoy like
She's trying to convert you to like it, and I'm sure you will one day.
I
Yeah.
don't. I'd rather die. I don't.
pumpkin, butternut.
So
How much time? How much time we've got? Sorry.
We need to go.
Oh, okay.
What time
Oh,
is it?
1856.
Okay.
1856. Okay. I need to ask you guys. Always
Right.
ask all the guests when they come to the show.
Yes.
Who's that one person that you like to give flowers to, whether dead or alive, that has helped you to be where you are?
Like
Whether
famous?
dead or alive. It could
Anyone.
be anybody. It could be mom. It could be dad. It could be a sister. It could be ex-boyfriend. It could be
Oh, hell
future.
no. No.
It could be anybody that has played a major role in your life and you just like to give them flowers to say, you know
Just
what?
one person? I'll just do. Can I do two?
Yo, Poppy's controversial.
No, I'll just do
Okay, I'll give you two.
I'll do I'm not gonna be long. My grandmother, who's no longer with us, she raised me. She's the one who raised me in KZN. Amongst the Zulu people, that's why I don't speak Chivenda. So she basically molded me. She I don't know. She was my biggest support system. She was like my first best friend in life, and my mom currently. So yeah,
dope.
For me, I would say, first of all, my grandmother as well, because she raised me, basically. So shout out to my grandma. We actually celebrated her 70th birthday last month.
Happy birthday, grandma.
So shout out to my Coco. And I want to actually say DJ Cleo.
Oh, right.
DJ Cleo, in terms of production, love of music. I really fell in love with music from DJ Cleo. So shout out to Cleo.
Shout out to Cleo, man.
I need to actually tell him that. He actually follows me, so I need to tell him one day.
DMs. Why not?
I need to tell him.
Let me get my phone. Let's call Cleo. You know, you gotta.
He just
one day.
One day, I don't cut it on the podcast. We're about to call DJ Cleo now, so he can speak to him.
No, but shout out to you guys. You guys are doing really great. I've been following. I've been watching all the episodes.
Thank you for having
you guys
us.
are actually doing really great stuff. So shout out to you guys, man. Keep doing
going,
it.
yeah?
Keep going.
Yeah, no,
100%.
Because one day when I'm in like Coachella now, they'll be like, Khanda cool. They're like, that's the one. Now we need to know about him. Type of thing. Exactly. And then when Phophi's doing Britain's Got Talent.
Oh,
you know, you never know.
Speak it into existence. I like
Or as
that.
my mom would say, British has talent.
Shout out to Phophi's mom.
Before you go, Khanda, you've got a show coming. It's called Triple A.
Yes.
Please, can you tell me more about it? Maybe
Yes, Triple A is basically kind of like a brand I started. Triple A represents Afro House, Afro Tech, and Amapiano.
Yeah.
So that is what is on the menu on when you come to Triple A.
When is the next show?
So the next one is on the 5th of May.
Yeah.
So make sure you get your tickets. But it's definitely a dope show. Dope show.
Can I put you on the spot? Who's on the lineup?
Dylan Franklin.
Yeah.
Sin and Sip.
Sin and Sip. Yeah.
Myself, Uncle K, and One Tabs. Because there's only one.
There's only one in it.
There's only one Tabs.
Yes, Popsy.
I was going to shout out my event.
Oh, yes.
Go on, love.
Zim Link Up.
Zim Link Up.
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm Zimbabwean, by the way, guys. I'm not, but I love Zim culture.
Yeah.
Just the same.
Oh, yeah. And also, please tune in to Cava the Culture every Wednesday.
When is it? What time?
7 to 9 p.m. on
7 to
Pi
9
Radio.
Pi Radio, yes. 7 to 9 on Pi Radio. We'll put the link in the description down there.
All right.
Nah, but shout out to you guys. Shout out to Finding Sick. Anonymous, MTK. What you're doing is amazing, man. Keep
They've
going.
done the outro already, so I don't need to say
I didn't
anything.
finish mine. Zim Link Up
Yes.
on the 5th,
Oh,
same
yes,
day as AAA.
Khanda.
Zim Link Up in Birmingham. Make sure you guys pull up.
Oh,
If
where
you're
are we
in
going?
Birmingham.
Are we going to Triple A or are we
if
going
you're in
to
Birmingham, go to
Birmingham?
If you're in London, come to Triple A.
It's very easy. It's not that hard, but yeah.
Let's do both. You know us.
Yeah,
Mus.
might as well.
You know us, Mus.
Omnipresent.
Ah, yes.
Let's go.
Right. Thank
Ladies
you.
and
Thank you, guys.
gentlemen, it's your boy MDK, or should I say it's your guy MDK. Please give it up for Khanda Cool. Give it up for Miss Phophi. Give it up for my co-pilot, Miss Anonymous. And it's your guy, Mr. Marathon, Mr. Footballer, Mr. DJ, Mr. Podcaster, everything. I'm getting out of here, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Everything, guys.
Tell your friend to tell the other friend and the neighbor. And if they've got animals as well, please let them know we're out
Tell
here
your
finding
Coco
the
to tell the
signal.
neighbors Coco as well.
Yes. Boom, we're out of here, man, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All done, yeah.
We out. Thank you.
Thank you.
This was very much.